It's Signe from Signe Horses. And there's my buddy Blizz. And today is going to be a bit of a sad day because I'm going to shave his feet. All of his feathers are going to go for the first time in his life with me. Anyone who ever owned a horse with feathers will probably know this. It's a weak spot, and I guess I'm kind of lucky that after 15 years together, it's only now that I'm forced to have to do this. It's a cosmetic thing, isn't it? You know, he's still Bliss without his feathers, but still, it's gonna be weird. And again, part of me is scared of what is underneath all that hair. I know his legs aren't pretty, and there are sores and scabs on it, as in his veins, by the way, but that's just a bit of sunburn. Guys, what are you doing, guys? I love how he's walking with me. He knows where to go. Do you want your halter on, buddy? It's really windy, so I'm going to continue filming once I'm out of the wind. See you in a minute. To explain first why he's getting antibiotics. He recuperated from his tendon injury, and that went really well. In fact, I think it was more of a sprain than a real rupture or a tear, which was pretty lucky. And after I went to the Efteling, I came back and all of a sudden he walked funny in his hind leg, and I thought, what is this? Maybe it's because he sort of was out of balance in his body because he'd been limping from his tendon injury and then sort of had to find his new balance again and got a bit stiff in his muscles. I don't know. But then I thought, that isn't it. I'm going to check his legs. So I ran my hands up and down all of his legs, and I know what his legs feel like, and I know he has sores and he has sort of like irregularities on his leg from his lifelong mite kind of problem. He's always been itchy. That's the thing with horses with feathers. It's something that they have, and when you can sort of keep it under wraps and keep it okay-ish, then it's fine, but it can go bad pretty quickly. So I felt his hind leg and I thought, something's wrong here. It's more swollen than it's supposed to be, than it used to be. And I called a friend and she said, our horse has the same. She has a Frisian horse, and our horse has the same. It's the weather that we're having. It's kind of humid and warm at the same time. Shave off his feathers. So I started shaving and I saw there's more sores than usual, and I called the vet because this can sort of go downhill pretty quickly. And the vet came the next day and he had a look and he said, yep, that's That's treatable, so that's the good news, but you'll have to shave off all his feathers. I had the vet gave him a injection of Dectomax, which is sort of a deworming cure, deworming thing that he injected in his muscles. That would help against the mite. And then there's also antibiotics, and then there's shaving his feet, and then treating his skin. And what else is there? And I'm going to support him with Finecto. It's a herb supplement to go in his feet. So that, long story short, very long story, not so short, he's getting the antibiotics on advice of the vet, and twice a day, 7 days, and hopefully after that it's just gonna be keeping his feet and his skin under control and just getting the supplements in him. But hopefully after that we are done doctoring, because I am sick and tired of it. It all has to do with him being an older boy, and I really wish he wasn't, but he is, and he's doing great for his age, but he is an older horse by now, and I'll have to accept it. And I'll still look at him as a very young and lovely, gorgeous stallion, but yeah, so. So that's the story of how Blizzard lost his feathers, but he still knows how to fly. He'll be my champion forever, even without his hairy feet, his fuzzy feet. And still hope that goes away as well. Still a bit itchy. I did the right thing though. This is the end of the vlog, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to release your inner Viking.